Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing something new. I don't know if I've done anything like this in the past, but we're going to call this something along the lines of rat tactics. I know a lot of you guys want me to bring back rat money. I might, but for now, I want to show you guys how to be better rats. I feel like a lot of people these days bitch about how ratty Tarkov is, and at the end of the day, that's just kind of how you play the game. I mean, you're not going to just sprint around W key unless that's your play style, so why not teach you how to be even better at what everybody hates? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the light trap. It's super easy. All you need is a flashlight. I'm going to show you how I would set up a light trap, but you can really do it however you want. You could even go as far as bringing in an extra backpack for them to try and loot that or something along the lines. So what you need is a pistol. I use the M9. Bring a pistol that you can put a flashlight on. So in our example, we have an M9 here, pretty much brand new. And we stuck the Boulder Pro on. This is a skier level 2 flashlight, cost under 10K, super affordable. The pistol itself is like 10K as well. So 20K to potentially make a shit ton. I do keep a mag on me, but I keep it out of the pistol. And I will show you in raid why we do that. We're going to be heading to Interchange because that's one of the higher loot locations. You're going to find a lot more Chads on Interchange that are looting up, getting a shit ton of gear. So with that being said, that's why Interchange will be our target. And, you know, if you wanted to bring in something they could loot to keep them on it a little bit longer, you could certainly do that. So I can bring one in here to show you guys kind of how that would work. And then we could definitely split something up in here. So we could take, I don't know, let's take some rubles in. So what we'll do is do 1 stacks. And this is if you want to get ultra ratty with it. Now, you can fill this whole bag up. I'm not going to for this example, so maybe we'll do something like this. And basically, when they're searching the bag, if they don't have their search skills super high level, they're going to have to look at each and every one of these items. And the longer they're in the bag, the easier they are to one-tap. So I'll show you both methods here and how I would set it up to be an Ultra Omega Rat on Interchange. Let's head in. Alright, so we are on the second floor of Interchange. This is where I like to set this up because obviously Tech Light is right down here. If they do get anything decent out of Tech Light, if they choose to run this way, it's going to be better for us. We're going to get a lot more loot, and it's just going to be a payday, really. So basically, the reason I have chosen a pistol with a flashlight is because they're more inclined to pick up the item. If they just see a flashlight on the ground without a bag, you know, they might just think, you know, what is this? Why is this here? Why is this like this? If they see a pistol, it's just a little more inclined for them to pick it up because most people do not run a sidearm. They simply do not run a secondary. So if they pick it up and maybe they equip it, maybe they go to check ammo, for example, this is kind of what you'll see on the ground. So let's just throw this on the ground for now. And they'll walk up to the pistol, they'll take it, and they will probably have their secondary or their primary out. So let's get a more realistic look here. So they'll pick up the pistol, and they're going to be still for at least 2 seconds doing that. If they do choose to take out the pistol and go to mag check, it's not going to work, but you might think your game's bugged. So you might sit there for a second. This is mainly because the mag is not in, and they might not realize it at first. If, for whatever reason, they have your pistol out and they see you, if they go to shoot you, it's just going to be Click City. So they're not going to be able to even do anything. If they take this pistol out at all, it puts them at a significant disadvantage. So everything to put an enemy at a disadvantage is what you want. So to set up the light, obviously, we're going to be doing some Ultra Omega Rat shit. But if you are going to tap somebody, you want them in a spot that's lootable. So right here is just prime time. You have so much cover, but you want it to kind of be out a little bit. So we're going to have the light going this way. We want the beam of light heading this way. And it's not going to be perfect every time you drop the weapon. That time was not perfect. So, you know, you just kind of got to fuck around with it a little bit. And in raid, it's going to be a lot higher stakes. It's going to be a lot more tense. We got on the second try there. And now you can see we have a beam of light shining out. So from the enemy's perspective, I want you to see what they would see if they're in Tech Light. Alright, so let's assume somebody just came up Eskies, and they're going to loot Tech Light. Now, with my graphics settings, and because we are on daytime in this raid, it doesn't render as far. If they have better settings, there's a whole bunch of different factors, right? But assuming they loot tech light and they run through. Not all players are going to run through. Maybe they'll go and check the med room. Maybe they just go back down the stairs. But assuming that they run to about the second store here is where they'll start to see the light. And like I said, this will make a massive difference if you are on a nighttime raid. We have a lot of light pollution from the ceiling. But you can see the light right here. You know, any player is going to start to be a little sus. And they might see the flashlight right here, scope in on it. If they do something like I'm doing right now, they're an easy target. You know, right here, they're still super easy to hit. Because if you have a scope, if you have a high caliber weapon, you're going to be penetrating their helmet. It should be a one tap. Now, this is worst case scenario. You don't want them out in the open because you still have to loot them. But hopefully they just run up to it and go and pick up the pistol and they're dead. You'll kill them right here. Another thing you can do is obviously drop your bag. If they see a bag right next to it, maybe they're inclined to search it. You know, even if they do give a little peek, they're dead. So where we're going to set up for this shot so we can get both angles is actually going to be up here in the rafters. One of my favorite rat spots. I'm going to come right here. Alright, so here at the very top, if you want the high ground, right here. Guess it just started storming. It's a perfect line of sight. You can't really see the pistol on the ground here. It might just be my graphic settings, you know, whatever. But you see the bag. I mean, this is one tap city. You get to kill every single time. Now, in this position, if they do get cautious and pre-aim it from the hallway, you're going to have a tougher time getting that shot. You're going to have to come lower towards the ATM. And you are going to have to pull off a lean shot here through the little taco stand. So right here, this is going to be your angle. You could hold this the entire time, but you're going to be a little more noticeable. And it's a little more dangerous. It's not something I would personally recommend to sit here and hold this angle the entire time. Because I'm going to be honest, you're going to be so enticed to take a shot while they're running forward. It's better to just hold your shot, hold your fire, and try and let them take the bait. Now, of course, you could set up the light trap somewhere else. I want to show you that, then we'll wrap this one up. But I want to reiterate that the reason we set it up right here is because this is going to be a super easy area for you to loot somebody. You know, assuming they take the pistol and they're right here, they're looting, you can sit down. You know, you have a decent bit of cover. You got a wall here, wall there, you're prone, just loot them up. Honestly, that's just how I do things. It's completely up to you. But if you did want a closer shot, I would recommend putting it here in the sushi shop. One of my favorite places to actually kill some scavs in here and loot them up. Once again, same thing. Assume the backpack's down. It's not, but same exact spot. You can hop up here, and you could actually hop on this one. It might be a little easier for you here, and you don't got to worry about getting shot in the back. You know, this is prime time right here. So it's whatever one you want. Here at Sushi, though, you're not going to have as big of a chance to attract somebody from Tech Light, especially at night. But it's, you know, a pick and choose, really. If you want them here, you can certainly take that. If you want them here, you know, it'll work too. So that's the light trap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to do my best to cut this one down. If it's under 8 minutes, you're welcome. If it's 8 minutes and 1 second, sorry. I wanted the extra 2 cents. And, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, sponsor, and equipment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.